So here we are, it's the 20th of November, and yes, we're well into the end of the autumn, coming into the winter. So let's have a quick look. Oh dear, there we are. So these are the bean experiments. Cobras on the left, and we have some Blue Lake, which were actually planted and started off indoors on the right. And as you can see, we've got some beans. I'm going to harvest all of these now and take all of them out, but we have got a small harvest. As you can see, they've come on nicely. We've even got some on this side as well with cobras, as you can see. But yeah, I think I've come to the conclusion it's a bit late. Planting on the 21st of August, a bit late. Probably need to do it a month earlier. And amazingly, the strawberries are still flowering. Amazing. Look at this. Flowers. And this is the 20th of November. Oh, you can see there's you go there, look. There's an insect there flying. It looks like it might be a wasp. But it's very, very quiet. It's not buzzing a lot. I think that's because it's so cool, and it's not warmed up in the sunshine yet. But there you go. Amazing. Anyway, I'll be this bit here I'll be replanting as a strawberry plant of its own. It should be fine for next year. Anyway, onwards and upwards. So here we have the Blue Lake beans, and as you can see here, they've been they've been attacked by the frost. So here we have the Blue Lake beans, which were done at the same time as the cobras on the 21st of August, and you can see we've got a small harvest, maybe slightly better than the one we have. There's certainly more beans, so we'll be picking all of those, and then we'll pull out all of the plants, because I think it's now time for putting in some winter veg, even though these are still flowering a bit, as you can see down here. Look there. Oh, yeah, there's flowers and even some new growth, and there's some flowers up here as well. But yes, I think the time is nigh, so that's all going to come out, and then we'll see what we'll plant, which will probably be some kale. And probably some, we'll get the elephant garlic in at last, because it's going to start turning a bit cold, and it likes it cold. So last knockings on the tomatoes, I think. These were really quite fun. These are tiny, look, as you can see. Tiny, tiny, tiny tomatoes, which are cherries, even smaller than cherries maybe. But they're all going to come out. And then we'll replant this trough with some winter veg, as it's the 20th of November already, and we need to do that. Yeah, so that was going to be lots of fun. There'll be some videos about that. So there's the raised bed. I've emptied some of the troughs into the raised bed. I'm going to take the stones off the top of that trough soil there, but as you can see, we've taken out all of the tomatoes and the courgettes, and what we've got left now are the carrots. So there were carrots under there, I told you there were, and we've got a couple of beetroots as well, which have managed to survive, and there's some lettuce at the end, which now we need to take out as it's getting cold. But they've come on well now. All of the other vegetation has been taken out. The plants at the back are perpetual spinach, but they seem to be attacked by some rust. I'm going to look that up and find out what I can do about that, because they should last all the way through the winter. Anyway, onwards and upwards. And quite amazing, the roses are still out. You can see in the background we've still got the chickens out there, quite enjoying it out there in the long grass, which is all starting to die back. But yeah, these are all going to have to, the roses will all have to be deadheaded, or maybe not. As I said before, I might try rose hips and see if we can get some rose hips and grow some roses from seed. That would be quite good, and we'll see how we get on with that. That'll be great. But yeah, we'll have a quick whiz around the garden. It's all starting to die back, roses, etc. The bed, which I need to get some more winter veg into, troughs are empty, and then over to the raised bed over there and a couple of empty pots, and then the table, which we've been through already. There's my strawberries, and all the things closer to the house effectively are better covered.